channel. Today we are going to tell you about our life at TOTEM, the volunteer organization here in Pilsen. Through this video, we will show you how we organize our week, balancing our work with our personal life. TOTEM is a unique space where we live and work in the same place, and that makes our experience even more enriching. Join us to discover how we manage our daily tasks, special activities, and of course how we relax in our free time. At TOTEM, we work 7 hours a day, which adds up to 35 hours a week. Although our days are fairly structured, there are always special activities and events in town that we get involved in. Sometimes we are invited to participate in projects such as the Pilsener Trail or, for example, in this week, Martin's celebration, where we offer our support as volunteers. Every month we also record a video like this one in which we share our experiences and reflections. I record the video in Spanish, Julie in German, and together we do the English one. We also fill out our monthly schedule to coordinate our work hours and important events. Among the most interesting events we do is the language cafe, where we practice languages with the local people. So, to start with, Mondays. Mondays start with a lot of energy. In the morning we join the Adeto dance group with the ladies of the community. In our dance classes we practice styles such as bocchi, swing and flamenco. And now we are learning the Italian mambo. It is a very fun and rhythmic activity that allows us to share a special moment with them. And after dancing we spend time in the office. There we organize ourselves to plan our conversation sessions, we choose the topic for the conversation and prepare the emails that we will send to the participants. Then at 1 o'clock we finish and we go home to have our lunch. And at 2 a.m. We go Nordic walking for 2 hours. And it's a great way to get fit while enjoying the fresh air. Usually, in the afternoon, we take the opportunity to do our weekly grocery shopping at Albert, the nearby supermarket.
Yeah, I also want to add to that. I think Adeto and Nordic walking are probably one of my favorite activities during the week. Because in Nordic walking, we always have a great time just talking for 2 hours straight, also with another colleague of ours. And Adeto is always so fun. Even though we have still a big language barrier, we still somehow manage to communicate with the ladies.
That's true.
So let's continue with Tuesday. On Tuesday, we always leave our apartment at 7:30 to take the bus to go to Czech lessons. Our bus ride is always about 45 minutes, and we have our Czech lessons every Tuesday and Friday for 120 minutes. I personally really enjoy Czech lesson, and I think Livia also does.
Yeah.
We have a great teacher. She makes it fun to learn the language, and what I also find really great is that she is always doing different activities that contain listening, speaking, but also writing. So we're learning everything and not just focusing on one specifically. Yeah, and currently we have the topic places and prepositions. It's a bit tricky for me, but I think we will, after practicing, we will manage it.
Yeah.
Our Czech lessons are in a hotel. We were a bit surprised about this in the beginning, but I think for now we really enjoy it. Our lessons are always in a different room. That makes it a bit fun also. Sometimes we're in a meeting room or in a real hotel room with a bed. Today we were, for example, in the lobby with music, always a good vibe there. Yeah, so after we come back from Czech lessons, we have a small break and then we continue in the office. I personally like to do the rest of my German conversation planning during that time, just to get everything done. We finish our day at 2:30, and after that we have a break again, but we are meeting with another volunteer to help her improve her English skills. So she's from the Czech Republic, but we're meeting every Tuesday for an hour just to talk in English.
Yeah, here on Tuesday I have to say that I really like that we have our Czech lesson outside, because it's a way that you can go outside and take fresh air. It's not only in the office, because we live here in this building, in the same building as we work, so these days that is like Czech lesson is outside of the building, so I'm happy that we take also the bus and go until there, even if it's a long way. And also, yeah, it's a surprise what room we are gonna have there, but well, it's okay. And I also like the teacher because I think that we learn in different ways. Like we have a lot of different skills, like also reading and listening and use of grammar, everything, all these type of skills. And then in the afternoons, I also enjoy a lot being with this girl that is talking in English and practicing more our English skills. Yeah. So Wednesdays are very active days. In the morning we meet with the ladies to do some cooking. Together we prepare traditional recipes and share stories while cooking. It is a very special activity as it allows us to learn and enjoy the local culture. Later we have our English class. It is essential for us to be able to communicate better and help others in our daily activities. In my case, on Wednesday afternoons, I also attend a Spanish conversation at the Cultural Center in the local library from 5 to 6 o'clock. I practice with other Spanish speakers and, of course, continue to learn more about Czech culture. At the end of the day, Julie and I go to visit Taylor, a friend of one of the ladies in our class, to continue practicing English in a more relaxed and casual environment.
Exactly. So for Wednesday we don't only have the English class, I also have a German conversation directly after the English conversation. It's also for 60 minutes and it's always really interesting because I'm learning many new things about the Czech culture, about Pilsen. They always have many interesting stories to share, so I really enjoy that time. And like Livia said, in the evening we go together to a English club that is run by a native speaker. He's from America. It's also a really fun experience, I think.
Yeah.
Thursdays start in the office for both of us. I do Czech homework during that time, Livia also, and then my day continues with a German conversation, a different group from Wednesday, of course. It's also 60 minutes and the same as Wednesday, always interesting stories to share with me. It's really fun with them, we laugh a lot together. After my German conversation, Livia comes and we hold the English conversation together. And after this, for me, it's time to go back into the office. And Livia has her Spanish conversation. And after we're finished with work for that day, in my free time, currently I'm working on a painting project. My mom gifted me a set for a star that I can paint myself, and we will send it back to the manufacturer and they will put it together for me. So I'm working on that, but I'm also watching series while doing it. And sometimes we also take a walk in the afternoon we like to walk to the center, not really take the tram if we have the time.
Yeah, here on Thursdays I have to say that I spend like all the morning also as Julie in the office, and then we have the English conversation together with another group compared with the Wednesday group, like it's two different groups, Wednesday and Thursday. And after that I have my Spanish conversation that I enjoy it a lot because I can speak very fluently and feel very comfortable in that language. So Friday is a pretty intense day. In the morning we have our tech class, which lasts about 2.5 hours. It's a challenge, but it's a key to being able to be better integrated into the local community. After class we go to the office to catch up with the task at hand. In my case, I use the remaining time to do my tech homework. And in the afternoon at 5 o'clock, it's time for exercise. We go to Krav Maga, a self-defense training that helps us stay fit and learn useful skills. We feel stronger and more empowered after each class. When we finish, we like to relax together at home, watching a movie together to disconnect from the week's routine.
So next comes Saturday. For me, technically the whole weekend is the same. I like to relax at home. I'm not really the person that wants to go out the whole weekend. So I'm mostly staying at home and doing some creative things like painting, crocheting. Now that the winter is coming, I will also bake probably the whole weekend. So I'm just relaxing at home and doing laundry most of the time because the weekend is our laundry time.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't have anything else for the weekend.
Okay. So finally, Sunday is our day of rest. After a week full of activities and commitments, we take time for ourselves. Often we spend the day at home without doing much, just enjoying our free time. It is the perfect time to watch series, read books, or sometimes simply rest and relax. Sometimes we also take the opportunity to do activities outside the house, but generally we prefer a quiet day. So, in conclusion, being part of TOTEM is a unique experience. We are not only here to work, but also to learn, share and enjoy daily life in a new place. Each day is different, but all are filled with new opportunities to grow and give back to the community. Thank you for joining us on this tour of our week. We hope you enjoy seeing a little bit of what we do, and see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.